I'd catch myself looking at the reflection in the glass, my ghostly double superimposed over the street scene outside, and just sometimes that reflection would move independently. A tilt of the head I hadn't made, a shift in posture I hadn't initiated. It was so subtle that I could never be sure if I'd actually seen it or if my mind was playing tricks on me. My coworkers started to notice that something was off. Sarah from accounting mentioned that I seemed jumpy. Greg, my supervisor, asked if everything was okay at home. I told him I was fine, just stressed about the Riverside project. They seemed to accept that. Everyone was stressed about Riverside. The client was notorious for changing requirements mid-project and then complaining about delays. But the truth was, the project was the least of my worries. I could handle demanding clients and impossible deadlines. What I couldn't handle was the growing certainty that I was no longer alone in my own body. At first, I thought maybe it was stress. My supervisor, Greg, had been writing me hard about the deadlines. The project was behind schedule, and the client was threatening to pull their contract if we didn't deliver the revised plans by the end of October. I was working 12-hour days, surviving on coffee and vending machine snacks. The break room coffee was terrible, burnt and bitter, but I drank pot after pot of it. Anything to stay alert, anything to keep working and avoid going home to my empty apartment where the mirrors waited. The second incident occurred about a week later. I was brushing my teeth before bed, and I caught my reflection in the bathroom mirror again. This time, I was absolutely certain. My reflection blinked a full second after I did. I froze, toothbrush halfway to my mouth, staring at the man in the glass. He stared back. I blinked deliberately. He blinked deliberately. He blinked at the same time. I tried it again. Simultaneous. I must have stood there for 5 minutes, blinking at myself like an idiot, trying to recreate what I'd seen. Nothing unusual happened. Eventually, I spat out the toothpaste and went to bed, but I barely slept that night. The bedroom felt different that night. The shadows seemed darker, deeper. The ambient light from the street that usually filtered through my curtains seemed dimmer somehow, as if something was absorbing it. I lay in bed with my eyes open, staring at the ceiling, listening to the sounds of the building settling around me. Every creak, every groan of old wood and pipes.